Hello everybody and welcome to the Irish Hills of Michigan for today's running of the Heluva Good Sour Cream Dips 400. This is a race that I actually went to in real life, and the camera control master camera is my seat. So let's take a look at our starting grid for today's Heluva Good 400. Starting in row 1, we have a Michigan native, Austin Waldrop. Starting alongside him, it'll be the Red Bulldozer, Jeremy Cavonius. Behind them, it'll be another Michigan native, the number 24 Drive and Hunger Chevrolet of Jackson Irving. And the number 1 Bass Pro Shop Chevrolet of Chase Cuthbert. Behind them, it's Martin Sikawa driving the the 48 Lowe's Chevrolet. And next to them, it's the number 18 Snickers Toyota of Connor Brenton. Note that this scheme was actually raced by Kyle Busch in the real Heluva Good 400. Starting behind them, it's the number 9 Stanley DeWalt Ford of Wyatt Morgan. And another Michigan native, the number 78 Furniture Row Chevrolet of Matt Kemp. Behind them, it is the number 2 Miller Lite Dodge of Jake Rogers. And yet another Michigan native, the number 47 Rain Eater Wiper Blades Toyota of Ben Lloyd. Note that this scheme was also raced in the real Heluva Good 400 by Bobby Labonte. Behind them, it's the number 88 Save the Music Chevrolet of Ken Johnson. And I think this might be we have one more Michigan native. This is one of them, number 29 of Nick Listerman. Behind them, it's the number 92 Discount Tire Dodge of Leo Rogers, and the number 21 Motorcraft Ford of Curtis Potter. Starting behind them, it's the number 33 American Ethanol Chevrolet of Dylan Schwallenberg, and the number 22 Shell Pennzoil Dodge of Christian Baker. Then the last three are three more Michigan natives. The number 5 GoDaddy.com Chevrolet, and the number 39 Army Chevrolet. Rounding out the field today is Ben Lloyd's sister Anna, another Michigan native. It's Anna Lloyd. Here's your field for today's running of the Heluva Good 400. Here's your camera control master. This is my seat for the real life race that was held here back in June. So yeah, we had a pretty good seat. Actually, I think it might have been over a little more, so we could see onto the backstretch. Let's see, wait, around turn 4, what can you see? So yeah, we had a pretty good seat for it all. Problem is, you cannot really see the start-finish line. We'll watch the start of the race from this camera as they dive off into turn number 1. But we are about a minute away from getting the command here. Let's actually watch the pace lap. Let's not watch the pace lap from this camera. So yeah, sorry if it's a little loud again, like I said, guys. Because, yeah, every time I try to turn it down. I guess it does work. So yeah, I just discovered that I can now turn my volume up and down, so yay. I guess it won't be bleeding my talking out. So, yeah, also guys, I'm trying to get actually better at driving in this game. So you got my controller here. Can't see it at all. Now you can. But, yeah, so I have 2 wins right now. Let's go trackside for those most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
That's a little loud. Just about busted my phone speaker. Not my phone speaker, my camera speaker. No win race reporter for today's race. He's at Michigan International Speedway. As this is a very, very fast track. Yeah, my head could really turn that fast too. It'd be like, well, bam, whoa. If you have epilepsy, I'm sorry. Thumbs up if you laughed at that joke. That was just bad. If you have epilepsy, I'm sorry. That sucks. Because that means you'll never be able to watch Neon Cat. I want epilepsy. I'm kidding, epilepsy would suck. But you may notice that I turned the scenery on for this race. I'm going to test it, see how it goes. So far, it's been pretty good with the pace lap. So you never know. If you guys like the scenery on and stuff, let me know. But if you don't really care for all the scenery, just let me know too. So, that's a little loud. So yeah, I'm going to turn it all the way up for the first flyby. We're about to get to racing here. The pace car dips in. Crap! Oh, crap. I don't know what the heck happened there, but that sucks. As the cars, meanwhile, have gotten the green flag, and as they are now racing down off into turn number 1 here in Michigan. As they're coming around the turns now, it's Waldrop with the lead, but Irving's close behind him. As now Irving's going to look to the inside of Waldrop here. They're going to go 3 wide. It's been kind of laggy so far. As they're 3 wide here. Down into the first turn. What's going to happen here? They're 4 wide. They made it work, though. They were 4 wide for just a second, it looked like. As I have them kept the drafting distance the same. So, yeah, usually in real life there's a lot of green flag runs here. I would not be surprised if this whole race was green. If they get 4 wide, though, watch for them to get bunched up, all trying to fit into the same groove. As they're going to go 3 wide into the turn here. So far, it has not been handling the scenery very well, and it's been very laggy. Well, you know what? Well, I think they're on the backstretch.
Limit 55. Keep it under 3,500.
Okay, there you go. Sorry about that, guys. But meanwhile, we've had a lead change. So I turned the scenery off. Didn't miss anything. Except for a lead change. Sorry about that, guys. They're going off into turn number 1 again. They're getting bunched up. Rogers on the inside of Royston and Cicala. Off of turn number 2 onto the backstretch. Plenty of moving around in the field. They're 3 wide here. They're going to go into turns number 3 and 4. Potter is your leader. As you can see just how much that low line works. As they're going to go 3 wide here, that's Royston, Rogers, and Royston. I said Royston twice because there are 2 of them, Keegan and Gavin. And Ken Johnson in the 88 is in the middle. Wow. As we'll go... Contact, trouble! 3 cars go into the wall, the 1 goes around. We're under caution here. Race back to the line. As they are slow on the racetrack, it's going to be Potter to lead him around, but Anna Lloyd's got a good run. She goes to the inside. Who's going to get the race back to the line? They're side by side. Anna Lloyd to the lead, and she'll lead him back to the yellow. Caution on lap 6 between 3 cars. The 1 car definitely got in there. The left side of his rear, his back end is all lifted up, and he was slow on the racetrack. Enter number 1, but that's what 4 wide will do. I've never had a race here with 19 cars, more than 10 in the demo. So you can see him here. They're 3 wide only. Then the 15 of Austin Waldrop right here. He's nosing his way in there. And then it just gets too much, and watch what happens. It's at 1/3 speed. Waldrop, he actually pulled down. Then they just, all 3 of them went up into the wall. Hard contact there for the 39. So the roof flaps open on the 1. The 39 probably took the biggest contact of all of them. He's got a big old donut on his left side right now. Currently running in the 18th position is Keegan Royston in the 39 car. And let's accelerate the cautions for this race because, quite honestly, I think it'll take a while. On lap 7, pace lights are on. 8, pace lights are out. So, obviously not a lot of cleanup needed for that accident. No debris came off of any of those 3 race cars. Just some very heavy contact. So they will just run the standard 3 pace laps. That they have almost. I'm really upset that I couldn't get that working. You know what? Let's do it now. Let's get that camera control master in place. Camera in place, shall we? So I just had to. Alright, I'll have to do it. That's about where I sat. Oh, I gotta hit the L button. And then hit end. Check where they're on the field. As they will be coming around. They're coming around 3 and 4 right now. Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna get my CCM camera in place. It's probably gonna blast my eardrums out, and I told you in the Pocono race, or the Daytona 500 and the Kingsford Cup, how much I hate loud noises. Who really cares, though? No! That was still a pretty cool shot. Turn it down now. Not all the way down. Coming around the turns 1 and 2 now for the first lap. Back under green, that's too loud. That's good. As they're double wide for the lead right now. Potter's on the inside. He's got a pretty good run. They're side by side here coming to the line. Nick Listerman there in the 29 behind Potter. Potter takes the lead. Analyte second, Nick Listerman third. By the way, guys, I've been having some trouble with NR2003. So if sometimes I don't get a video out to you, it's because my NR is being stupid. Sometimes it won't load and stuff on my game, and I get really mad. And then but then I find out that I just have to wait 5 minutes after my computer starts, and I can't just jump right into the game, which kind of sucks. Because as I said before, I've run this on a Mac with Boot Camp. Because we have a slow car right now. It's Jackson Irving. He's dipping into the pits. But let's check on our field right now. See, we don't have anything going on. Now, Jackson Irving, what? Does he have to do a pass-through? Nope, he'll pit. Right now they're changing the right side tires on his car. Putting the jack down about right now. So you can hear the cars. And they're repairing some damage, apparently. Why, I really don't know. As Analyte is your leader now. As we have a battle for pretty much every other spot on the racetrack right now. This is nothing like a race in real life. In real life at Michigan, they're all spread out and you can't tell who the leader is. As they're 3 wide here. That's Ben Lloyd, Dylan Schwellenberg, Gavin Royston, and Kemp scraped the wall there a little bit, looks like. Matt Kemp in the 78 car. As so far they've been clean since the restart. Plenty of Michigan natives in this field. Can one of them take home a win at their hometown track? Nick Listerman and Anna Lloyd, two of those Michigan natives, battling for the lead right here. Listerman on the inside in the 29, Anna Lloyd on the high side in the 7. Listerman takes the lead with around 7 laps to go. They're going to go 3 wide of the turn here. Is Rogers going to step out to make it 4 wide? He did. He would have earlier, I'm sure, if he had enough room. But look at the 88 and the 2 car racing pretty close right there. Johnson's going to go inside of Jake Rogers. As it's now Nick Listerman has the lead going down into turn 1 with 6 laps to go. As you can see, the field is pretty spread out right now. I'd honestly be kind of surprised if we had another caution. But if there was another caution, unless it was on the last lap, it would end this race. Down into the turn right now, it's Anna Lloyd in the 7. Is she going to give Listerman a bump? Doesn't look like it. See Connor Brenton in that blue number 18 car. They're single file for the most part throughout a lot of the field, except for up front, where Nick Listerman, Connor Brenton has just made a pass on Anna Lloyd for second, and with 5 to go, Nick Listerman looks to defend his lead to get his second win of the year, third if you count the All-Star race. As it's currently Bretton sitting in second, Listerman sitting in first. As it looks like they might get to some lap. Never mind, that's in turn 4. I thought that was in turn 1. As Listerman's leaving some room for Bretton, he just cannot get there. They're not quite. If they get bumper to bumper, this will be very hard for Nick Listerman to keep the lead. See Ben Lloyd making a pass up to the inside of Austin Waldrop. Ooh, but he can't get there. As we have a slow car right now on the racetrack. It's Leo Rogers, and then I do remember he was involved in that crash on lap 6. As meanwhile, we have 3 to go, and Bretton has taken the lead. Bretton in the 18 trying to score his second win of the year, but Anna Lloyd in the 7 is right behind him. Right behind him, trying to score her first. Martin Sikawa also trying to score his first win of the year. So as Bretton leads him down into 3 and 4. This time to the line, there will be 2 laps to go. Can Bretton hold him off for the win? And Anna Lloyd's going to look to the inside here. With 2 laps to go, Bretton still leads him to the line. And it's going to be Anna Lloyd with the lead right now. But meanwhile, it's 3 wide back here. Look at how far Nick Listerman has dropped back. Remember, he was your leader a few laps ago. Now we have 2 to go, and he is probably not even in contention for the win. Now there's less than 2 to go. As Anna Lloyd leads him to the line, white flag is out. Can she win her first of the year? You can see Sikawa and Potter, they both are hungry for their first win. Anna Lloyd leads him around in turn number 1. She's still got him. She's got about half of a lap to go. Remember, she won a race here in the demo series due to a last lap crash. Coming around 3 and 4, nobody's gonna get there. It doesn't look like it. Anna Lloyd coming around the turns here. Checkered flags in the air. Anna Lloyd wins at her hometown track. That's your race today, folks. And is there damage to the number 22? No, it's just the way the headlights are. I thought the back end was all bent up. For some reason, that number 24 car is still in the pits. He was finished the race. No, he didn't even finish. He was 9 laps down. As As Anna Lloyd your winner today, there we go. So, there's your race today, folks. There you have it. Anna Lloyd wins her first race of the year at her hometown track. The unofficial point standings they've still not changed. Be sure to join us next week when we head to Infineon for the Toyota NR2003, the first road course race of the year. Thanks for watching.